Oh, well, would you look at that? It is NFL season again, and it is time for week one of the Fantasy NFL League, the Orion Bowl. I am Commissioner Burt Green. This video is mostly for the guys in my league, but there might be some useful fantasy NFL information in here if you're into that. You know, you can look for players to pick up and more than likely lineups to avoid. If you look at my team, possibly the team with no names. Anyway, I digress. Quick recap from last year. I got into the final, and I needed a miracle. And I got that miracle because Hamlin unfortunately had that incident, and that did mean that the Bills players didn't get anything, and the game was called off. And I was announced as the winner, but I decided, you know what? I can't really do that. So, in actual fact, Baby Got Dak ended up as the winner of the league last year because I did fiddle around with it just because that's the consensus. That's what most leagues were doing. As much as I wanted to take that win, I wanted to take that ring because we give out Super Bowl rings at the end of every season to the winner, and I'm still yet to get one. And I know what you're thinking, Baby Got Dak. Your ring is going in the post right now. It's going in the post right now. Don't worry. I'm going to blur the address out. It's fine. I'll blur the address out because I'm a professional. All right? But that was last season. Let's move on to this season. So, obviously, I'll recap the draft as we go through the matchups for this week because obviously there's no matchups to break down from last week, because there weren't any matchups. So this is, this is the first week. And as you know, look, as long as everyone's having fun, I'm still smiling. That's the rules. Let's have a look here. So we'll start off with, let's say, Legion of Mixon taking on the team with no Shamuth, or the team with no Namath B team, as I like to call them. One of the new teams. Welcome, Rob. Welcome. And he's already been swindled by Baby Got Dak, the reigning champion. The first bit of news is that Baby Got Dak traded Travis Kelce. There were other people in the trade as well, as Dak always does, right? The real trade was masked beneath a veneer of just hundreds of other players that he's offering up in the same trade. There were other players that went as well, but the real trade was Travis Kelce for Bijan Robinson. So, so anyway, Baby Got Dak traded Travis Kelce, who was a keeper, and for Bijan Robinson. And just as the trade went through, the news came out that Travis Kelce is injured. And bold move from the team with no Shamuth. He actually played Kelce. Still, he still played him. That's a bold strategy. I hope it pays off. So anyway, like Legion of Mixon, Geno Smith, excellent. That's a great pickup. You've got Mixon, Jones, very good. Brandon Cooks. Amon St. Brown also put up 13 points, so that's a good start. Kyle Pitts, I don't rate. Jaguars D, could be hit and miss. And Dobbins in the starting lineup. That's not bad. He did well this year. Burrow as the quarterback for the team with no Shamuth. Eckler and Bijan Robinson were picked up basically as his keepers because they both got 2 picks each from the start. But obviously he gave the consensus number 1 overall pick up for an injured tight end, which again, bold strategy. Hope it pays off. As long as everyone's still smiling, I'm having fun. You know, so those are the rules. And Graham Gano, Packers D. I've got to lean towards the Legion of Mixon there. Legion of Mixon will welcome the team with no Shamuth to big school. Welcome to big school. You know what it means by the way it makes you feel. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. It's a fun league. We're just having fun. You know, look, as long as everyone's having fun, I'm still smiling. Those are the rules. Yeah. So I think, I do think they take the loss there because they did play Travis Kelce, which is an interesting decision. And then you have another new player, the Arizona Tits. Welcome, Ali. Welcome, Ali, to the Orion Bowl, taking on the Dennis Trey Gorillas, who I have to say have a bloody strong team this year. They managed to keep Pollard and Breece Hall, which I thought that they would, because I think both of those have an opportunity to really do very well this season. Now you've got Pat Mahomes as quarterback, because I actually gave up Pat Mahomes this year. And George Pickens, decent. Odell Beckham, Algier, Carlson, Eagles D. That's a solid lineup. He took a punt on Ezekiel Elliott because you never know. He might not be done yet. Then you got Flowers as well. Flowers at Baltimore. He might be like he's on quite a few of the pundits' list of being a player to watch out for. So yeah, he's put together a really good lineup this year. And then you've got the Arizona Tits. It's their first time in the league, so you've got to give them a bit of slack. But as long as everyone's having fun, I'm still smiling. Lamar Jackson, Nick Chubb, Shab White. That's actually not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. I don't think Tampa are going to have a great year this year. He's also got Stephon Diggs, Chris Watson. Watson's out as well, by the way. You need to take him out of your lineup unless you want to do a bold strategy like our other player did, and just play them anyway. You've got Mark Andrews, who's questionable. Jefferson, that's not a bad pickup because Cooper Kupp is out at the moment, so you might want another one. He's probably going to be the number one wide receiver this week, at least, at the LA Rams. Bills D against the Jets, that's interesting. Yeah, not bad at all. So, they both had players in the opening game on Thursday night. Spoiler alert, if you don't want to know the result of that game, I'm about to spoil it. The Lions beating the Chiefs. Good Lord, what a game as well. Congratulations to the Detroit Lions for turning up in prime time, first game of the season, and beating one of the best teams in the league. That's a statement. So it could be a good year for American football, guys. It could be a real fun one. Patrick Mahomes put up, circa 19 points? I don't know why it's not scrolling up or down. That's really useful. So yeah, put up 19 points, but you know what? The Arizona Tits had Butker as the kicker, who put up 8 points. So look, Mahomes has only outscored his kicker by like 11 odd points. So that's actually not bad. Like that's not bad at all. But look, as long as everyone's having fun, I'm still smiling. You know the rules. Coach's sons taking on the reigning champions, I should say. Baby got Dak. Yeah, so got. The coach's sons always put together a good lineup, man. Like they do know American football pretty well. I will say that for the coach's sons, they're very, very good. Justin Herbert. Well, he's got McCaffrey and Swift and Jamar Chase. Evan Ingram's pretty good. Michael Thomas, I don't know about. McLaurin, yeah, okay. L. McPherson, the leggy model as the kicker, nice. 49ers D, don't know about that. Waddle on the bench. Oh no, I'd probably put Waddle in. It's a good job he didn't play Clyde Edwards, hell yeah, because he's hella hot garbage. Smith, yeah, Mike Evans, that's not a bad lineup, It's not a bad lineup at all. Baby got Dak, who has got Prescott because he loves Dak Prescott, that's fair. Etienne and Bijan Robinson. He got Bijan Robinson he's already done a sleazy trade, which I love. I absolutely love that about Baby Got Dak. I've got to say, he really does. He gets the league going. He participates. I think it's brilliant. I think the trades are so sleazy, but they're funny, and they do. That's what this league is all about. Look, as long as everyone's having fun, I'm still smiling. As long as Dak is making sleazy trades, I'm still smiling, and everyone's having fun. I don't know where that went. Anyways, Gabe Davis, no, that's hot garbage. Drop him immediately. Jefferson, very good. Williams for New Orleans, yeah, very good. Ravens D, okay. Etienne, yeah, Bijan Robinson, Etienne, and Williams, that could be a really nasty trio, to be fair. That could be a problem. Got Mostert as well. Kamara, who's suspended, that's a good pickup. Kittle, no wonder he was trading away Travis Kelce, because he's got Kittle on his bench. And he's also got Waller as well, and Waller's fantastic. So yeah, great lineup from Dak there, and great lineup from the Suns. Oh, I'm going to lean towards Baby Got Dak. I think that triple threat running back attack is going to get the job done. I think the reigning champ gets the first game of the season. You've got the Indianapolis Colts taking on the San Diego Harlots. Now, the Colts have put together a very good lineup this year. They had a tough season last season. I'm not going to lie. I think they either went winless or they almost went winless. It wasn't brilliant, but this year. It's not about last year. It's all about 2023. You've got Jalen Hurts at quarterback. That's a great pickup. He got Derrick Henry and he kept Najee Harris, both very good keepers, because Derrick Henry is due a return to form this season. Ramondre Stevenson, fantastic pickup. New England Patriots, he's going to be the lead back in that offense. Chris Godwin, Deebo Samuel at wide receiver, very good. King Kmet at the Bears as tight end, very, very good. Tyler Bass, great kicker, and in my opinion, he's got the best defense in the league, the New York Jets. Tell you what, that's a frightening lineup. The Indianapolis Colts, for me, actually won the draft. Like when I looked at his lineup at the end of it, I was like, you know what? He's done a smashing job there. Congratulations to the Indianapolis Colts. You've already won this year, mate. I've seen the DVD highlights. I might as well post you your trophy out, your ring out now. I'm just kidding. The San Diego Harlots, the most dominant team in our league. They have 3 Orion Bowl rings. They're searching for that 4th because then they get a wooden case to put them in. And it'll be a lot easier to get into because, you know, it's just something we do. Anyway, Justin Fields, excellent. He got him at quite a good position in the draft as well. A lot of the other quarterbacks would have gone. Connor Barkley, that's really good. Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, unbelievable pair of wide receivers there. Walker, running back at the Seattle Seahawks, very, very good. Freiermuth, remains to be seen. Commanders D, they're looking pretty good this year as well. And Myers is the kicker. Can't grumble at that. Herbert, Kincaid. Oh, I'd put Kincaid in. You know, Kincaid's supposed to be the next big thing when it comes to tight ends. I'd put him in, honestly. Cowboys D, Patriots D as well. We're like, he's really hoarding that D, isn't he? Man, say we will about the Harlots. They love to hoard that D. But hey, look, as long as everyone's having fun, I'm still smiling. Prediction in this one, I think it's going to be the Indianapolis Colts. I do genuinely think they have the best team in the league this season. And without, last but not least, the primetime matchup in the Orion Bowl this week. The Baltimore Ravens taking on the team with no nameth A team, because there are 2 teams with no nameth teams this season. There's the team with no nameth and the team with no shameth, but we'll just gloss over that, aren't we? Just FYI, team with no nameth, they're a previous winner. They do have a ring. Like I believe the picture for his B team is a picture of the manager for the team with no nameth with his Cereal Bowl ring on, and yeah, it makes me furious, honestly. That makes me furious. But hey, look, as long as everyone's having fun, I'm still smiling. Let's get into this matchup. So, on my team, I managed to get Josh Allen. I was pretty happy with that. When it got to my pick, I took him first pick. There weren't too many players, like elite players available in any position. And there's an elite quarterback there. I've already lost Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes had already gone. I kept Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson, which are both kind of gambles, but I think both of them had an excellent rookie year. Both of them are wide receiver ones in their respective lineups, and both of them are in much improved teams this year. They both have much better people throwing them the ball. So in theory, both of those could be elite. We saw what Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams were able to do to people. If he can link up with Garrett Wilson in the same way, and we've seen how good Garrett Wilson was Offensive Rookie of the Year last year. And you know what? Chris Olave was just not far behind. So yeah, absolutely loving that. Dalvin Cook, obviously look, he's now at the Jets. He's going to be splitting carries with Breece Hall, but you don't pick up Dalvin Cook unless you're going to use him. And we know how good Dalvin Cook is. And if he's on an offense that are looking as good as the Jets are looking, I don't know, he could put up some real good numbers. Then you've got Mattison, the guy that the Vikings are trusting so much that they let Dalvin Cook go. That's a lot of trust because, and do you know why? Because Mattison is elite. And he's going to be getting most of the ball. So I like both of those. And I've also got in my flex Tyler Lockett this week because I just think he's got a slightly better matchup than Brandon Ayuk, who I also rate, but I'm going to be going with three wide receivers at first because it's a passing league, guys. It's a passing league. I've taken a gamble on Okonkwo. Ooh. Sorry, I'm not going to do that for every one of my players. But hey, look, as long as everyone's having fun, I'm still smiling. Okonkwo was a bit of a reach, honestly, because he's got a bit of podcast hype. But there wasn't anybody else at tight end. I can still pick up other tight ends. It will be much of a muchness at this point. I got the best kicker in the league, Justin Tucker. Yep. Justin Tucker. Look, there's no... He is the only kicker that you actually draft. The rest... all much of a muchness. But hey, look, as long as everyone's having fun, I'm still smiling. I picked up the Vikings D because I think they have a decent matchup this week, Tampa Bay at home, and we know that Baker Mayfield is not renowned for looking after the ball, so I feel like that was a better matchup than I initially had the Cincinnati Bengals D, but they're kind of a little bit like the Chiefs in that they will outscore you, but they'll still let up points. So yeah. Then, team with no name, they've taken a huge gamble on Richardson, the new rookie QB in Indianapolis. I don't think that's a good gamble, honestly. Jacobs, very good. He was a keeper. Pierce, still don't trust that Houston offense. I don't trust them. They're going to be playing from behind a lot still, and when you play behind, you don't run the ball. So I don't rate that pickup at all. CeeDee Lamb, very good. Elite. London, wide receiver 1 on a run-heavy offense. So I don't know about that one, honestly. Hawkinson, yeah, he's pretty good, but you still took him too early, honestly. AJ Brown, very good, but they like to spread the ball around in Philly. So yeah, he's going to put up numbers, but he's not massive numbers. Koo, terrible kicker. Why would you take Kilmway Koo? Bengals D, again, I just said that the Bengals, they're like the Chiefs. They will get into a shootout and outscore you, but they will let up points, and that's bad for a defense. Your defense ain't going to put up points there. Who you got on your bench? You got Jackson. You got Pacheco. Why are you picking up Pacheco for? What, the 3rd string running back on a pass heavy team? Terrible pickup. Awful. But hey, look, as long as you're having fun, I'm still smiling, you know. That's all we could do. Jerry Jeudy, I rate that. Yeah, that's good. And yeah, Daniel Jones, QB for the Giants. That you should probably be playing him this week, just to see, just before the gamble. Christian Kirk, yeah, that's not bad. You know what? I'm going to pick myself to win this week. I don't really rate the team with no neighbours team, but they do have a B team, and they are a previous winner, so they clearly know what they're doing. Plus, there's something going on this year that happened the last time they won their only Cereal Bowl ring, and that is, the last time they won, they also had a B team, and this time they have a second roster again. Is it cheating? Who am I to say? I'm the commissioner, and I say, well, you know what? We'll have to put it to a league vote or something. We'll keep a close eye on those trades between the team with no Namath and the team with no Shamath, won't we, guys? But hey, look, you know, as long as everybody's having fun, I'm still smiling. You know the motto. So we'll have a look at who's won and lost next week. If I have picked you to win, prove me right, and if I've picked you to lose, prove me wrong.